What if pain was no longer a concern? You know, you wake up in the morning and there are not those aches and pains which make you be in a bad mood immediately, right? Because when you are aching, it affects everything. We know that. So what if pain was no longer a concern? So you had the vibrancy and the elan we call it, or the vitality to go for your dreams. So there, I will make it really, really short because I will be uh, on what is it, 14 minutes. My day will start with being on call, so you can see I'm very casual today. It's not that I'm on stage somewhere, so it's just behind the scenes. And as I said, online calls, the new norm. So, but how can you deal with pain? How would life look like if you had no pain, whether it's physical pain, financial pain, relationship pain, emotional pain, right? So I want you to give you 2 things to start every single day, and it will have an effect in any area. And here we go. First of all, when you wake up, I want you to not just hop out of bed and run around without being completely unzen and unbalanced. I want you to set the alarm maybe 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes earlier than normal, so you have time to activate your spine. But first start with, you lie on your back, legs are up in the air, and you do cycling in the air. First of all, it really brings your blood flow into a new gear. It activates your blood flow, your circulation, which we want after we have been sleeping, hopefully 7 hours, around 7 hours, because you need sleep to rejuvenate, to recover, to let your body do the cleansing during the night. So some cycling, just forward cycling, backward cycling, number 1. If you feel like it, you are still on your back, put your feet in standing and gently tilt the legs to one side and to the other. But do it in a way that it's not jerky, it's really nice and controlled. Legs to the side. And by the way, I will shoot a video in one of those next days. And if you want to see how to do this, how to activate your spine, and how, for example, I dealt with my back pain and that it's gone and that I can do all the things I want to do, and these are also the things I teach my clients, apply to my private Facebook group. That's Facebook.com/groups/ Renate, Body and Brain Mastery, one word, Body and Brain Mastery, one word, and become a member. It's still for free, and I will have this training there. So basically, you put your legs to the side, but not a 90-degree angle to your spine, but a little bit further away, and really feel the weight of your legs gently pulling on your spine, creating more space between the vertebrae, and then come back, nice and easy into the other side. Notice your breathing, so keep breathing, find a nice rhythm, and only go as far as you can. Once you start to feel the pain or some tightening of the muscle or some really funny feelings in your spine, you stop. In Feldenkrais, we never go 100%, we probably go to 70%. So your brain knows, oh, there are no limitations. The brain knows there are options. I could go further, and it's more willing to learn. And this is what pain is all about, right? When we are in pain, we restrict our movement, we restrict our breathing, and we restrict our thinking of what's possible. So once you're done, make it pleasurable, right? Then you roll to the side, come to sit on the side of your bed. There are a few things you can do, but this will be too much for today. Just stand up, bring your arms up if you can, take a nice deep breath, get on your toes. It's like reaching up. When I grew up, we said just reach up and try to get the cherries from the tree. Beautiful, right? So this is the first thing. You start to prime yourself for the day physically. Number 2, if you can, go and have some warm water, not hot water, not ice cold water, some warm water, a cup of warm water with some fresh lime or lemon squeezed into it. Drink it sip by sip, and what this does, it helps you get rid of the phlegm, of all the stuff which accumulated during the night. And this is so important. It helps you cleanse from the inside. It helps you fight inflammation, because pain, physical pain, very often is part of the inflammation, right? And then, you know, you're cleansed from the inside as well, and you can enjoy healthy breakfast. Breakfast which is food, not food stuff. Maybe some fresh fruit. Maybe plain yogurt, Greek yogurt, if you eat yogurt. Maybe yogurt which is not yogurt made of cashew nuts or almonds. I know that's freaking expensive, but if you have a tiny little cup, it goes a long way. If you eat it slowly, if you even chew it, and you will feel a difference. Your body will react. These are just 2 things to jumpstart your journey to being pain-free. Yes, you might say, oh, that's so simple, Renate. Do you do this? Yes, I do. I do this every day. Unless, well, I'm on a plane or I'm somewhere in the middle of nowhere, then I can't have my warm lemon water. But when I can, I'd at least have a cup of warm water to flush out everything. And do this before you have breakfast. Do it now, and you will thank me later. Hope this serves you, because you know what? Being pain-free and living the life of a high performer with vibrancy and joy is possible. You can do it as well. You just have to get started with those tiny little bits and pieces. That's what I like to do in my program. I really stand, and I stand for sustainability. I'm not a fan of those crazy schemes where you count your calories and it's not sustainable, because once you're done with your 2, 3, 4 weeks, you're like, oh my God, this is horrible. Where's the pizza? And by the way, I eat pizza too. It does not mean if you live a life of joy, of vibrancy, a life without pain, where you manage your weight, where you manage your energy, where you show up in your business, where you're a thought leader because you are really firing on all cylinders. It does not mean that you cannot eat some of these types of food which are deemed junk food every now and then. Every now and then, not every week, not twice a week. And there are only a few of these I eat. I definitely do not eat deep fried stuff and things which is covered with lots of sauces, because this is something which supports inflammation, and inflammation really shows up in different ways. As I said, it could be physical pain because you change your posture, you change your mood, which changes your posture, so you move differently, you have aches and pains, you're more lethargic, which has an impact on your relationships. So everything is interconnected. So I look at the person when I work with someone, and I do it myself as well, as like looking at the whole person. People have neck and shoulder for my calls, about 3 hours. Okay, I better get ready. So I hope this serves you, my friends. Being successful, living a healthy lifestyle is possible. You just have to start somewhere. So today I shared with you 2 strategies, 2 tools, 2 pillars I personally do every single day. I put into practice every single day. I teach this even my elite clients, whether they are CEOs or whether they are like out there somewhere. Maybe you might have seen them somewhere on stage. I don't talk about this on them if I don't have permission, because when I work with my clients, I feel like being a doctor, right? It's everything is confidential. Let me know how it feels. Start today and report back to me after a few days, and maybe in a week from now, what changes when you start to activate yourself, your body, your brain, your mindset, while still in bed, doing those tiny little things like cycling in the air, tilting legs side to side, maybe a few deep breaths, standing next to bed, doing some stretching, just reaching up, elongating your spine, finding your balance, your neutral, taking a few deep breaths, bringing some oxygen into your system, and then having warm water with lime, a dash of lime or lemon before you have a healthy breakfast. Report back to me after a week, but keep going, right? It's a process. You don't become an Olympian doing things 1 week. You don't become a CEO, the successful person, the business, if you just learn how to run a business, all the moving bits and pieces, if you just do a 1 week course or a weekend course, right? It has to be sustainable. It is a process. It takes some time, but it also should be something you can do, because this is mastery level. So first you change your mindset, you can do it. Then you do the moves, and today I showed you 2 moves. And number 3 is the mastery level, where you really make it part of your lifestyle routine, that you're not complaining, oh my God, now I have to stretch, now I have to do this. Because I say this over and over again. Do you actually complain about having to brush your teeth every single day, a few times? Probably not. Hope this serves you, my friends, because I want you to know you do not have to live a life of pain. There are ways to turn pain to power. Power meaning you have the flexibility to choose, you have more freedom of movement, more freedom of thinking. You have everything you need inside to get started, to live a life by design, to move towards your life by design. Because it's not like, oh, I want it now, and like snap of a finger and it's there. It's a process. But for me and my clients, my students, we also enjoy the process. We enjoy the ride, getting from here, getting there. Hope this serves you. My name is Renate. I'm a mentor and coach to people who really want to take responsibility for life, turn obstacles into stepping stones, and it has to be done in a doable way, in a holistic way, and in a sustainable way. Living a life by design is a choice. Living a life out of pain or potentially reduce pain, right, is a choice. There's always the possibility to improve, to get better, and get rid of things you don't want to have. Probably not 100% the way you would love. But if you change even say 50%, even say 50% of your time, you would not have pain. 50% in your life without pain, reduced pain, hardly any pain, no pain. Wouldn't this improve the quality of your life? All right, I better get going. I don't want to be late. Oh, we have 1 minute. I wish you a fantastic day. Please post your comments, questions below, and also share. If this is of value, share with other people who are complaining and who are in pain, that they can get started. Apply to get into my VIP group, Facebook.com/groups/Body and Brain Mastery, one word. And I see you there. I see you inside. Love you guys. Auf Wiedersehen.